This is WNEP's Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Join us for streamside adventures. Days in the field with new and old friends. It's all about making memories and following traditions. And exciting hunting experiences with interesting people. We've captured the beauty and majesty of the great outdoors, and it's all next on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
Hello everyone and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobs in the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life cabin. Hard to believe it's the middle of September already. Of course, we've got archery season right around the corner. People are squirrel hunting and dove hunting and goose hunting. Exciting times in the great outdoors. A lot of good fishing coming up. The fall bite is about to happen. But I'm going to introduce you to three kids that have been fishing right through the summer on a circuit, and they're winning. Now, Casey McGargle's a good friend of Pennsylvania Outdoor Life and a Bass Pro, and he's the coach of the Wildcats. You're going to hear from Ty, Quentin, and Brady. We're here at Harvey's Lake for a reason. What are we doing here today, and who are we fishing with?
So we are fishing with all three of them, Ty, Brady, and Quentin. Brady and Quentin just finished up 7th grade. They're going into 8th, so they'll be juniors again this year. And the Junior State Championships being held here at the end of September. So I'm going to be taking out Brady and Quentin, and we're going to be basically practicing for the Junior State Championship to be held here. And we'll come here several more times. This isn't a lake I'm familiar with. I was here one time with you trout fishing, Jake. So we need to put in some time, find those little sweet spots, and do that.
So how old are you?
14.
I can honestly tell you I've never been chauffeured by a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Let's make sure at the end of the day I get to do this again with somebody.
Yeah, that would be great.
Casey says you're a licensed everything, you know how to do this, right?
Yep.
Good. Wow, you're the youngest bass fishing guy I've ever been with that drives a boat. Pretty cool.
Ty will also fish here in September. In high school, you have to qualify to make the state championship, finish in the top 5 in the points. So he needs to do here as well. He'll be here with an older partner, a senior this year, and they'll hopefully do well as well.
Casey, are you allowed to be on the boat with them during the tournament?
Yeah, so for the juniors, I run the trolling motor, and I run the big motor. And for the high school kids, I have to run the big motor during the tournament, but they have to run the trolling motor and do everything else. But the juniors, I run the big motor and the trolling motor, and they have to do everything else then.
I'm using a high-tech jig. It's in the PB&J color, and I have one of our trailers that we make in our molds back in Sneaky Hollow on the back. That's what I caught them on the other day here, so I said that's what I'll throw today here. This one's a little bit lighter weight though, that's the only thing.
And Ty, so you've been fishing for a while.
Yep.
Tell me about some of the tournaments that you remember and that you won.
Well, I remember most of them, but my favorite one that we won was last year up at Oneida. We fished the state championship, and we did pretty good. The first day we were only out by like 3 or 4 pounds, and the second day we totally kicked butt, and we got like almost 17 pounds of fish. And sometimes there'll be stuff up under there, or the fish will just be in the shade up behind there. Or like last week, I was just casting these ladders, because you know the ladders come down in the water a little bit. So I was imagining there had been fish on the ladder, and the one we came to a really nice dock, and that ladder went almost all the way to the bottom, and I caught one off of it. It was just a perfect spot, perfect catch.
You know, you almost have the language of a Bass Pro that's making a living out of this. Is that what you're looking to do here?
I would hope that would be nice.
So when you go fishing, is it fun, or is it really about the catching fish and doing this and doing that?
Well, it's kind of both. I mean, I like to have fun doing it, but if you go out there and you don't learn anything, it's not going to help you if you have a tournament on that lake.
If Brady hits one post, Quentin hit a different one. Every time, way back in that corner. Skip it. You got it. Perfect. That was sweet.
You hold that, I gotta tie my shoe. Oh
Yep.
shoot, I have one.
You got one.
No!
Oh. Way back shallow. Shouldn't have tied your shoe at that time.
I should not have.
How important is it having a partner that you enjoy being with and work well with?
It's very important. You have to have somebody, like if you're mad at the guy on the boat and you're not going to fish as hard, and then you need help too, obviously. One person can't do it all. So it's good that I have good partners.
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Oh, get him in.
Get him in there. Nice.
Here we go, finally.
Largemouth, right?
Yep, largemouth bass.
What'd you catch him on there?
A Kitech jig, and I got a little crawl trailer on the back.
You've been throwing that all day. Is that like your go-to?
I mean, that's what I caught fish here on a couple days ago on, so, you know, I was planning on throwing that. And nice little one. He's probably, what do you think, he's a keeper?
Yeah, it's probably a pound and a half.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Pretty fat.
Nice job, bud.
Good job.
All
you guys
right.
been working for him today.
You have been working for it today.
When you catch a big one, that's great in the tournaments, it is. Especially if you do know that, then that's great also.
And when you weigh them in and you lift them up and smile, we've seen so many pictures of that. That's a pretty cool feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's probably the best part for me. Fishing's great. You definitely should go out and do that. It's way better than inside video game fishing. It's definitely way better than that.
These three young anglers are quite impressive, to say the least, and their background stories are all a little different, including Quentin Berge's. How did you get started fishing?
Uncle Casey, he one time asked me just if I wanted to go and fish a tournament with Ty, and I just told him yeah.
You hadn't fished before that?
No, I'd only ever fished ponds and stuff.
So now you're a bass guy.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you would be?
No, not really.
So have you played any other sports? What have you given up to dedicate your summer to bass fishing?
Yeah, I do horses and baseball on the side, but I just kind of, I have to work it all in to the schedule.
So what have you learned? I mean, I go out with Casey, I learned something, and I'm 62 years old.
Yeah.
So you must be like sucking all this in.
Yeah, I've learned a lot with them over the years. It's just kind of where to cast, how to cast, some of the best baits to throw, what not to throw. Yep, that's a fish.
There we go. Good one too, Quentin. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Flip it. Now. Good job. Oh, there he goes. All right, buddy.
I'm no longer permanently skunked on this lake.
What'd you get him on?
I got him on a Sneaky Hollow Smoke Purple.
You did. Head stick. Hold him up for Brian.
Let's take a look there. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Nice job.
Nice large.
So there you have it. These guys are excited about fishing. They're excited about their next couple of tournaments. In fact, they're practicing for one on September 30th right there at Harvey's Lake. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to have more fun fishing, and we're going to tell you exactly what they accomplished.